nearly 60% of his threes.
I was looking at my stats. I thought it was 56% over the last 3 games for Joe Ingles. You got to find him on the floor.
You've seen it at all from Patrick Beverley. Mitchell very good in the mid-range. Backpedals beyond the three-point line. And knocks down the shot. George rises up for three.
Even harder on the defensive end, but once that three-point shot clicks, it's going to be curtain for any team in this league.
Royce O'Neal, who only takes threes and layups, essentially lays that one home and ties up the score at 9. Beverley with his second consecutive rebound. Leonard dishes to Zubac and he lays it in. What a great possession by the Clippers. Beverley's been good from above the arc. Shot clock is into single digits. He's been better at the rim tonight. Counted on a foul.
And you said it, Mr. Vitamin B. To move on defense. I can see it all.
Clarkson bouncing into Zubac. Floats it home with a right hand. 10th offensive rebound for the Clippers in the quarter. Can it get him a 3? George rips the cords and the Clippers lead by 10. In and out for Clarkson. Clippers come away with the loose ball, leading by 10. It's the 9th time this year the Clippers have had a 10-point lead in the first quarter. They add to it. Landry Shamet knocks it in.
Extra guys that can step up in that role for Montrezl Harrell.
Mitchell to Niang. He's not shy to shoot. Knocks that one in. Just the second game for Clarkson. Felt like he was in purgatory in Cleveland, I'm guessing, after being traded there a couple of years ago. When LeBron leaves, he stayed.
He brought in a lot of firepower from an offensive standpoint. So for the Jazz, this is a great plus for their team.
One of the premier bench scorers in the NBA. Mitchell down the lane and down the hatch it goes. Utah Jazz have whittled 9 points off the lead. Lou, baseline drive, and a graceful climb to the rim, and he likes the
The shot is not really there. You start to be more aggressive getting to the basket, as Lou showed us on that last possession.
Clarkson, nice move down the lane, and he lays it in. For shooting less than 40% on the night. Turnover against the Jazz. Leather larceny for Landry Shamet. Leonard to an open Shamet for a rhythmic 3. Count it, and a foul, and send that young man to the line. Clippers have out-rebounded Utah so far, 23-14. Clippers are 17-0 when they out-rebound the opposition this year. Broadcasters Jason plays. Bogdanovich comes away with the offensive rebound and the putback, cutting the lead to 4. Leonard sidesteps Ingles, a noted defender, some way, somehow lays it home with a left hand.
You put a hand in someone's face, that will mess up their shot, and he's done an amazing job off the bench.
Worth pointing out, he's averaged 18 and 15 in his last 11 games. O'Neal for 3. 6.5 to play in the half. Leonard down the lane, down the hatch, counted on a foul. Clippers shooting now 42% from the field, 46 for Utah. Mitchell pulls up from the foul line again. I told you earlier, very good at the mid-range. Close out by Zubac. Bogdanovich misses. Clippers looking to add to their 7-point cushion. Strong drive by George. A kiss and a smile, and the lead is back to 9. Bogdanovich gets Leonard in his back pocket, lobs it to Gobert. Errant pass. Leonard has the loose ball. Kawhi. Oh, a Gervin-esque finish at the iron with the right hand. Clarkson back to Gobert, bouncing into Zubac, a whistle and a foul. Gobert not a threat from outside the painted area. Clarkson is. Gets a great look at a 3. Got it. Counted on a foul. And Jazz now on a 9-0 run. Leonard from the wing to the lane, uptown with 2 hands.
Elton Brand and Marcus Johnson way back in 1985. And Brian, I say he's got a chance to do it again in the 3rd one.
Clippers and Lakers at the end of January.
He actually scored 44 points and 10 rebounds in that game. And that's when Elton had 30. Quentin Richardson had over 20. And I had an easy double-double, 16 and 10, but I got lit up by Kobe for 44.
Clippers will lead heading into the break. The question is, by how much? Mitchell. Oh, a 3. Quick 6 points for Mitchell. Haven't trailed since the opening minutes of the first quarter. Had a lead as large as 13 if you're just joining us. Paul George for 3. Knocks it in. Utah's largest lead has been 5. Ingles moves uphill, settles for the three, and knocks it in.
Because it gives him more opportunities to use the space and drive and kick to the team.
Leonard retaliates and brings the Clippers to within 3. Kawhi with 17.
I wish we could show this picture.
Mitchell. Another throw. It's dunked inside by Harkless after a nifty feed by Kawhi. Bogdanovich flushes it on the other side. And the Jazz reclaim their largest lead of 6.
Eventually their offense will click in, but it's the defensive side of it for the Clippers.
Gobert challenges Zubac and leaves it in. 7-point lead for Utah. Shamet for a straight-on 3. Got it!
You want a spot. And when you come off the bench, you want guys that are ready.
Lou accelerates down the lane, undaunted by Gobert, and lays it in. Moutier to the rim. Gets it right back. Ingles. I mean, what are you going to do? He's 5 of 7 from above the arc. We're battling back after a brutal start to their schedule in terms of how many road games they have. He'll get the nod. Here is Mitchell. 16 threes for Utah as we send it over to Christina Pink.
Well, yeah, Brian, I'm still awaiting word on the status of Patrick Beverley.
Kawhi was just 9 for 26 the last time these two teams met in a Clipper win. Wow, Mitchell lays it in again.
This team goes with Donovan Mitchell. So, for me, he needs to be an all-star.
Levin Larson, here's George. Oh, takes it to the house and punches it in with the right hand. Maybe interesting only to me, in the last 3 losses for the Clippers, they have had double-digit leads. 19-3 on the season when they lead by 10 or more. Here's Moutier who lays it in.
This is with Kawhi Leonard on the bench, getting more rest for his team.
Mitchell, a Euro step to the rim and lays it in. Prize pickups for the Jazz. The front office continues to do a great job in Salt Lake, but he is out. Hasn't really found his rhythm. Here's a guy looking for his rhythm and perhaps found it there. A 3 by Paul George. Lou. In his park place, knocks in the shot. Clippers by 1. Punted by Magruder. Gives to Mitchell. Gets around an airborne Leonard. And cocks it back. And the one-time dunk champion. 4 minutes off the 4th quarter clock. Leonard swivels to the rim. Dishes to Shamet. Free for 3. Bucket for Landry Shamet. Leonard, or maybe points. I'll take either. Here is Kawhi. Backing down on Clarkson. They haven't been able to really take advantage of that. Finally they do.
An NBA championship in Toronto and also named an NBA Finals MVP this year.
Christina thinks not a bad list. Jazz have the ball. Bogdanovich down the lane, leaves it in. Utah by 3. Goes back to Zoo, recovers, what a grab, and then gives it away. A tough play for Zubac. Bogdanovich blocked by Lou. Clarkson recovers and lays it in.
Yes.
Another costly giveaway for the Clippers. They're 7th. Sometimes it's not the number, it's the timing, and Clarkson lays it in. Timeout Clippers. Lou, open 3. Zubac with a rebound. Lou for another 3. Got it! Clippers dig this one out of the dirt. Ingles to a wide open Mitchell. Fakes the 3. What a tough shot by Mitchell. He has 26. Kawhi to Zoo, juggles. And then saves it to Ingles. Another costly turnover. Here comes Utah. Bogdanovich, corner 3. Got it. Mitchell the runner. Timeout Clippers. 116 to 107. Nearly overcame a double-digit deficit tonight. Unfortunately, it is not the case. And the Utah Jazz behind 30 points from Donovan Mitchell. All 5 starters.